Hey everybody, Blue Hair Dave here. Like you couldn't tell, it's on the hat. Real quick, we have the official calendar for the House of Representatives and when they might vote for the stimulus bill. I just want to give you this update. So, the House has already voted on a stimulus package, and then that went to the Senate. And the Senate kind of said, no way, I don't think we're going to pass this thing. Not as is. But it turns out that the Senate doesn't really feel like voting on this stuff because they're not in a voting session until a couple of weeks from now. So I assume that they feel like everybody's just doing okay right now and does not need a stimulus package or help. Comment below and let me know if you think that we need a stimulus package sooner, later, or not at all. Okay, and I'm going to keep on reading here. So changes are going to have to be made in the Senate once they do decide to even debate the bill that came from the House, or make an entirely new bill and vote on that and then send it back to the House. You see, the HEROES bill was already voted on and unanimously passed up until the Senate. And then the Senate said, we got your bill. Not this kind of bill. We've got your bill, but we're not going to look at it for a little while. It's not on our priorities list. So that's what's happened right now. So then the Senate will need to vote on that bill or make a new bill. But Republican leadership has already said that they don't like the House bill. So that's probably not going to pass no matter what happens at this point. So Senate needs to make adjustments, do their own bill, and then send it back down. Or that's where we're stuck. So all we do know is that there's a timeline for this. And guess what? It ain't happening all that soon. And here's why. And let me show you. So in most probability, the new bill from the Senate will go down to the House for another vote. And that's going to happen in about the end of June or maybe July. And let me explain this. So I've got this calendar. And this calendar tells us on June 30th is the next House voting date. And that kind of makes sense because the 2 weeks prior is when the Senate might take up and discuss the bill. So it's going to be another 2.5 weeks until the Senate even discusses the House bill. And they could say, nee, and then that's it, or they'll make changes and send it back down. So the earliest, according to the calendar, is going to be June 30th. And other sources in the House and Senate said they might be debating whether or not to vote on another stimulus in about 3 to 4 weeks. So that timeline actually fits what people are saying. So you're looking at the end of June. The end of June is the answer. So everybody's doing updates. Finally, stimulus passed pills. Finally, these are passed. The stimulus has been passed. That's because the House passed it, not the Senate. It's not a bill. It didn't go to the president to be signed or anything like that. So you can hold your horses, and anything's not going to be done until about late June. And there's only one voting day scheduled in June for the House. Okay, there's 12 voting days in July. And then after the 12 voting days in July, there is a really long summer recess scheduled for August. And don't forget, this is an election year. So a lot of these people, this is going to be a long recess because these people have to go back to their home areas and then they campaign basically or do a little vacationing and campaigning. I am not making this up. So if nothing happens in the next 3 or 4 weeks in June or in the couple days in July that they'll vote on this, there might not be anything at all. And that's just what's happening. So you don't need to look every day for the stimulus updates. You can check out my videos for tips on affiliate marketing and digital marketing and how to work from home and be an entrepreneur, because that's what I do. That's what my channel's mostly about. But people have been asking about these stimulus updates and finance updates because people who run businesses, or even if you're just working for somebody and you want to start your own business, you need to know, how am I going to get by? So comment below and let me know that. Can you get by until August without any stimulus money? Do you need it right now? Do you think it's just foolish to even have another stimulus? I'd like to know your opinion, so please comment below. Okay, so let me see if I missed anything because I'm just doing this real quick to get this out there. So the theory is middle of July when they're going to vote on this. The earliest we can expect this to get any money is the end of July. So say everything goes great and June 30th, and then after the 4th of July holiday, say mid-July, they say, okay, we're going to pass this, and we pass $1 trillion, say. And then we're going to send everybody $1,200 checks out. Then it's going to take like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some of you still haven't gotten your first stimulus check. So I'm looking at late July at the earliest that anybody will get any stimulus money. And we have no idea how much that's going to be, okay? So don't forget, I'm having a giveaway. And all you need to do to enter is comment below. And I'm going to give you 3 words to enter. And that's all you have to do. So like this video and then comment below. The 3 words I'm going to give you right now. I'm giving away my digital marketing course. It's called BHD Plan Full Mentorship, where I teach people and mentor digital marketing, which is what I do for my day job for over 13 years, how I won these awards, and all kinds of other good stuff and how I've made a great living doing it. I teach Facebook ads, email marketing, getting leads and customers for all types of businesses, online and offline. Here are the 3 words to enter in the comments: motivation, persistence, and execution. That's motivation, persistence, and execution. These are 3 characteristics that anybody really needs to meet their goals and to succeed, especially entrepreneurs, okay? You have to have the motivation to try and start something and to keep going. You have to have persistence, because without persistence, if you hit one stumble and you stop, that's where most people fail. That's where 99% of people never achieve their dreams, because they just quit too easily. And then execution means you actually have to go out there and do something. Ideas are 10% of it. 90% is executing the idea and making it come to life, okay? So enter those, like and subscribe, and enter the comments below, and you'll be entered. And I'll see you in the next video. This is Blue Hair Dave. Take care.